Let me ask you something. If your bank account was a business, would you invest in it? Most people don't have a money problem. They have a clarity problem. They don't know where their money goes. They don't know what to fix first. And because they feel overwhelmed, they do nothing. So today, I'm giving you a 90-day financial reset plan. Not theory, not motivation, a step-by-step system. If you follow this for the next 3 months, you won't just save a little money, you'll build structure, and structure builds wealth. Let's break this into phases. Phase 1, weeks 1 to 2, face the numbers. Before you improve anything, you have to measure it. Successful companies track revenue and expenses daily, but most people, they guess. Week 1 is about clarity. Pull up the last 90 days of bank statements, credit card bills, loan payments, subscriptions, every dollar, no hiding. Then divide everything into 3 categories: essentials, rent, food, utilities, transport; lifestyle, eating out, shopping, entertainment; and debt payments. Now calculate your average monthly spending. Then subtract it from your income. That number? That's your real savings rate. This step alone shocks people. You might discover $200 on food delivery, 4 subscriptions you forgot about, random impulse purchases. Awareness creates control. Week 2 is optimization. Look at your biggest expenses first. Don't start with coffee. Start where the real money is. Ask, can I reduce this by 10 to 30%? Examples: transportation. Could you drive less? Switch insurance providers. Refinance a car loan. Food. Meal prep instead of ordering out. Reduce restaurants to once per week. Subscriptions. Cancel what you don't use. You're not trying to suffer. You're trying to eliminate waste. If you free up $300 to $500 per month, that's $3,600 to $6,000 per year. That's power. Phase 2, weeks 3 to 5, build the foundation. Now that you've reduced leaks, we build stability. Week 3, automation. This is where everything changes. Set up automatic transfers on payday. Before you spend anything, move at least 10% of your income into savings. Split it if possible. Emergency savings, investment account. The key is you don't touch what you don't see. Automation removes emotion. Week 4, attack high-interest debt. Credit cards charging 20% plus interest? That's financial quicksand. List debts from highest interest to lowest. Focus all extra money on the highest one, minimum payments on the rest. This is called the avalanche method. Also, call your credit card company. Ask for a lower rate. You'd be surprised how often they say yes. Every percent reduction saves you money instantly. Week 5, build your emergency buffer. Your first target? $1,000. It's not about the amount, it's about momentum. Once you hit $1,000, push toward 3 months of living expenses. Why? Because life happens. Car repairs, medical bills, job loss. Without a buffer, you go back into debt. With a buffer, you stay in control. This fund should sit in a high-yield savings account. Liquid, safe, boring. Boring is powerful. Phase 3, weeks 6 to 8. Start investing. Now we shift from defense to offense. Over long periods, stocks have historically outperformed almost every other asset class, not by guessing, not by trading daily, but by owning the market. Week 6, open a brokerage account if you don't already have one. Start with broad index funds, broad market exposure, low fees, long-term mindset. You are not trying to get rich this year. You are building a machine. Example, invest $500 per month at an 8% average return. In 30 years, that's over $700,000. At $1,000 per month, you're approaching $1.5 million. Consistency beats excitement. Weeks 7 to 8, optimize tax advantages. If available to you, contribute enough to get employer retirement match. Use tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Maximize health savings accounts if eligible. Taxes silently reduce compounding. Protect your growth. Phase 4, weeks 9 to 12. Increase income. You can only cut expenses so much. Real wealth acceleration comes from earning more. Now that your structure is solid, you focus on leverage. Ask yourself, what skill would increase my income by 20 to 50% over the next 2 years? Examples: sales mastery, coding, data analysis, content creation, high-income freelancing. Dedicate 1 hour per day. Replace scrolling. Replace passive consumption. Skill building compounds like investments. Better skills, higher income, higher investments, faster freedom. The 90-day outcome. If you complete this reset, you will know exactly where your money goes, eliminate unnecessary waste, have automated savings, have an emergency fund started, be investing consistently, be building income power. That's not just doing better, that's transformation. Final message. Most people wait for the perfect time. Better economy, higher salary, lower expenses. But control doesn't start with more money. It starts with structure. 90 days from now, you could still be guessing, or you could be operating like a CEO of your own life. Your choice.